got him. Oh, there's a good one. Good crappie, big old crappie. Look at this. Big old crappie. We're gonna have to lip that dude. There we go. How about that for a Lake Fork crappie, sports fans? Yeah, welcome back everybody to Lake Fork. You're on your Southwest Outdoors Report, powered by Chevy. Doing some crappie fishing. That is a little Bobby Garland slab slayer, and it's a hot pink color, and it's on a Mo-Glo head. I love this head for one reason, and that's that when you fish it in a brush pile, it hangs like that, horizontally. That is very key. In fact, let me mention about brush pile fishing right here real quickly. You're fishing natural brush piles, that is cut branches and limbs sunk, that kind of thing. You need to fish vertically, straight up and down, or you'll get snagged every cast if you try to cast into them. However, if you'll use some of the commercially made PVC fish attractors, you can buy them at a lot of sporting goods stores, a lot of the big box houses, that kind of thing. They're a base that has PVC pipes glued into them. You can actually cast into those because your lure will not get snagged on the smooth sides of the PVC. So a couple of different types of brush that you can fish, sink for yourself, and make your very own fish attractors. Right now, let's go to Gary Dollahan and see what's going on in Oklahoma.
While Oklahoma may not be as well known as the northern states for its walleye fishing, we really do have some areas that offer fine walleye and saugeye fishing. I'm in one of those areas today. I'm over here at Foss Lake around Elk City and Clinton, and not too far away is Clinton Lake and also Altus Luger. Each of those has good fishing, and especially May and June are prime times to fish for these species. What they're doing on Foss right now are catching these fish 25 to 30 foot of water on live minnows and crappie jigs just off the bottom. When you have that bait down there at this depth, this time of year, you're also going to catch some crappie and hybrids and also catfish as well. You do need to check your regulations when you jump from lake to lake because regulations do vary for these species. For example, on Foss Lake, the minimum leak limit is 14 inches for your walleye and saugeye. Go over to Clinton Lake, that minimum jumps to 18 inches, so make sure you're legal. I also want you to make sure that you're safe and legal when you get those boats on the water. Many of you may be getting that boat out for the first time in preparation for Memorial Day weekend, so time to study up on those boating regulations and check your boat out. I ran into State Trooper Larry Norman the other day, asked him to take a few minutes to walk you through what is required for your boat as far as legal requirements. You can check out that interview at the southwestoutdoorsreport.com. Go to Fishing Reports, look for that interview with Oklahoma State Trooper Larry Norman. One thing about fishing this time of year, you can't catch them if you don't go. Good luck, see you on the water.
Time right now for this week's Lowrance Hot Lake of the Week, and I will tell you that we have finished through the white bass spawn, largemouth and smallmouth bass spawns, and the crappie spawns, and the last spawn yet to go in our region is the catfish spawn coming up throughout the month of June. The best places to catch spawning channel cats are around rocks and riprap, and one of the hottest lakes to do that on is Lake Calaveras, southeast of San Antonio, Texas. Let's show it to you now on the Lowrance HDS system. You see it there. This is the big 10-inch high-resolution unit like I have on my Nitro bass boat, and it's got the Insight shaded relief mapping to give you all of the detail. You can see on this screen that Calaveras is located just north of US 181, southeast of the city of San Antonio, top left of your screen. Now we're going to switch over to the Navionics Hot Maps Platinum chart to show you all of the detail in the good catfish spots. We locate 3 good rocky areas to catch cats. First is on the north and west side of the lake. It's the rock riprap on the outside of both bridges on the west arm of the lake. Now we switch lower in the lake, further south down by the dam. The second is the riprap along the water intake on the south end of the lake. And now the third is the long row of rocks and riprap along the dam. You know, channel catfishing is excellent all around our region. If you can find the rocks and the riprap, you can find channel cats all through the month of June. That's the Lowrance Hot Lake of the Week. Stay with us. When we come back, I'll have your big fish photos on the big catch of the week, and Heather will have your Stren Ask the Pro with expert answers to your questions.
The Southwest Outdoors Report, powered by your Texas Chevy dealers, is brought to you by quality award-winning Tracker Boats, Fish the Finest, by Lowrance, makers of the HDS, High Definition Systems, and by Jean LaRue Lures and Bobby Garland Baits, quality soft plastic baits made in Oklahoma with American pride. This is the Southwest Outdoors Report, powered by your Texas Chevy dealers.
Welcome back, everyone. It's time for our Ask the Pro feature, brought to you by Stren, the standard of dependability. Our question this week is from a viewer in Louisville, Texas. Ben wants to know, if you had to pick one bait to use all year long, what would it be? That's a great question, Ben. To get the answer, let's go to fishing legend Gary Klein for his answer.
That's really a tough question, because all the fishing lures that are made out there, they're tools that help us catch fish. But not only do I fish for largemouth, I fish for spotted bass, I fish for smallmouth, and because I travel the country, I fish clear water, dirty water, man-made reservoirs, current, tidal, and natural bodies of water. I would still have to go with a jig, because a jig is a very versatile bait. I could catch all three species of fish, and it catches large fish. It's a single hook, so you have a real high percentage of bite to boat ratio. A jig would be my number one choice.
Thank you, Gary. If you have a question for one of the pros, just visit our website at southwestoutdoorsreport.com. Click on the Stren Ask the Pro link and send us your information. Now here's Barry with our Whataburger Big Catch of the Week.
Thanks very much, Heather. We had an excellent paddlefish season up in northeastern Oklahoma and Missouri this season. We had several great paddlefish photos sent in by several of our viewers. We show one of them to you this week. This is Nolan Cleaves of Edmond, Oklahoma. He is shown here with a 32-pound paddlefish he caught out of Fort Gibson Reservoir up in northeast Oklahoma. If you'd like to submit your big fish photo, you can do that at our brand new website at southwestoutdoorsreport.com. Everything you'll need is top right of the front page. You'll need to become a member of our fan club. It's free, and you'll have access to members-only parts of our new website. Well, hopefully we taught you a few things that maybe you didn't know about locating and setting your own man-made structures for attracting crappie in your favorite lake. It's a great way to guarantee your chances of success right through the summertime months. Use these techniques and have a great time this weekend. Don't forget, our show will be on next Thursday night at 10:30, region-wide, no baseball conflicts next week, so we will be on at our regular time slot, and on Saturday morning at 8 o'clock. Until then, from Lake Fork, Texas, I'm Barry Stokes saying be safe, have fun. Bye-bye, y'all.